Good morning, everyone. It's today is the 21st. It's my birthday, actually. Oh my goodness. It's 1:42 in the morning. I can't sleep. I slept in pretty good this morning. But so I guess I'm making another video on my book, on the process of my book, progress of my book. Keep in mind these are raw footages, raw videos. I'm not going to edit anything right now. But as I continue to construct the concept and structure of my book, I'm also dealing with things with the VA myself, and so I want to give you an update on my health. So I went in on Sunday morning to the VA in the ER, and they admitted me because of my back pain. Well, I left. I left about 3 hours after I got admitted for observation for my pain. So I was hurting so bad that my pain was making me want to pee. I could barely hold my pee in. That's how bad my pain is. And I still get, I'm very anxious about the medication that I'm on. I don't want to overdose or take too much. And, if I just follow with the prescription, which I have been, I will be okay. But that doesn't say that I don't have pain between the times that I can't take my medicine. And so, as I went in, I drove 2 hours to the VA and the VA ER. And as I went there, I waited till 2 o'clock, and then they finally admitted me. And they didn't even offer me an ice pack for my back or a Tylenol. They did offer me a intramuscular injection called, not tramadol, it's called something, Toradol or something like that. It's a very potent NSAID medication. And I told them no. I said, I just want my regular pain medication. It's out in the truck if I need to go get it. But I couldn't leave the hospital. So about 2 o'clock rolls around, and they're like, well, good news, we're going to admit you. I was like, okay, well, that's what I was looking for. I got an order here from a pain interventional specialist and for a full spine MRI. I was under the impression that I was probably needing an emergency decompression surgery because I thought I was losing my bowel, my ability to control my urine. It was crazy, but it's my pain that was making me feel like I had to pee. But anyways, so 2 o'clock rolls around and I'm tired. I'm still in pain. And the only medication they offered me was that shot at like 10 o'clock that morning. And I told them no because of the serious side effects of it. So I was like, well, great. I told them no. I'm really cautious about medications. And that's the problem now is with the older generation. They don't understand the serious consequences of the side effects of the medications when they give them to you. And I'm a firm believer that some hospitals do tell you or require to tell you the side effects of the medication, but the VA does not tell you the side effects of any medication. They just give it to you or whatever. They don't explain that to you. I've seen my father go through the hospitals at the VA too, and they don't explain the side effects of medication. But I've seen civilian hospitals that have explained the side effects, and that's a requirement every time they give a new drug to a patient is that they do that, which is good. I love that policy that those civilian hospitals have. Very good policy. But about 2 o'clock rolls around. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I haven't eaten anything, and I said, you know what? About 5 o'clock, I'm going to leave if I don't have an MRI done, which I need, and pain medication. So I sit there. I'm laying in this bed that's hurting my back so much worse, and I'm talking to my wife, and I'm like, my birthday's, in a few days. I said, they haven't given me any pain medication. So about 4:30 rolls around and no pain medication yet. And I see this doctor, and I said, I think there's some mix up here because I just need more pain management, and I need the full spine MRI to make sure that everything's good, and you guys need to rule out a decompression surgery. And they were not going to do one until today, or until yesterday, Monday. And so I'm not really fond of the VA hospitals, especially this one. Okay. So I said, you know what, at 5 o'clock I'm leaving. So about 4:30 rolls around. I've already talked to that doctor. And I guess if they were training doctors or something, I don't know. But it turns out there was a male doctor that was in charge of this group of doctors, from my understanding. And I talked to one of the female doctors that was part of that group that was under this main doctor. And I told him, you know what, I'm gonna go. I said, I don't feel like being here. I was under the wrong impression. You guys must be on the wrong impression of what to do. The ER doctor didn't have any orders in place. There was no orders for me. And I'm like, well, I need my pain medication. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I was up all the night before in pain. And so I left at 5 o'clock when I didn't get my pain medication and I didn't get any dinner. So the dinner people came and, they just passed me by, no dinner. They didn't have one for me. So I said, you know what? I'm out of here. I said, I signed their paperwork saying that I went against medical advice, which they didn't tell me to stay. They didn't understand why I was admitted either. But I've been dealing with a lot of pain recently. But the last month, I've stepped up my activity level to help my wife out because the VA is not helping me get a provider for the house. And so my mobility is very limited, but when I do outside my mobility level, my back is gets very inflamed, it hurts very bad. And so, but I try to help my wife out, My wife's too short to put our daughter in the crib when she's sleeping, and I'm very tall, and the bottom of the crib where my daughter needs to stay at, to sleep at, it's perfect for me to go in, but it hurts my back ridiculously. Like, it's just crazy, I have all this weight, and all I can use is my back muscles. That's all I can use. And it just kills my back. But as a father, that's something I need to do. And as a husband, I have to do that for my wife to help take some stress off of her, put my daughter to sleep, do the dishes, do the laundry. And every time I bend over to do anything, and if you really look at life, you're bending over a lot to do a lot of things. Pick this up, pick that up. There is a lot of bending. And for some reason, when you're not trying to bend, there seems like you have to bend all the time. Like, it's just crazy, like how you don't think about how you have to bend over most of the time during the day. I say, like, average, you bend over like 30, 40 times a day. It's crazy. And I shouldn't be doing it. And I do, because I have to help my wife out. And the VA has not given me a provider. And so, in fact, the PCP lied to me. I was going to get a provider through this agency through my Medicare. And turns out Medicare does not pay for provider, like home health, non-skilled aid. And so after my surgery on the 9th of July, I went and I asked the VA for home health aid, and I never got it. And by the time that they were going to give me skilled health aid, it was already too late. I was already making a good recovery. I needed to change my dressings. And anyways, I was out of it for a few days. Taking a pain medication, but whatever. I just learned to live with it, and I. But anyways, just giving you an update on what's going on. I'm going to do another video to make this video not over 10 minutes. So I'll see you in the next video.